Okay, I'm just re-recording. I deleted the last one because I didn't really like the way it came out. Um, because some of the headlines I read, and it doesn't really matter anyway. I try not to let that get to me because it's just trying to discourage people and make people give up. So I'm not gonna leave that up. Um, that's why you shouldn't read these headlines. They make you feel bad, and that's the point. But this video is about say thank you to the two extra people that subscribe because that actually counts and it helps my channel grow a little bit. Not a lot, but it helps my channel grow a little bit. And because I can't let the other one grow because of obvious reasons. But I appreciate the views on the other channel too because it helps me out also, even though I can't put anything new on there for obvious reasons. And I can't go to other outlets, I guess, for videos because you have to have a certain number of followers, and I don't have enough followers. So I just use this as my outlet, and I'm trying to be very careful on this channel because I know how the rules are, and it's already preordained in the Bible. What's going to happen, and you have to stay faithful, and you have to endure to the end because that's all the choice you have. And I don't really have a choice because as a person has their eyes open and their ears open, um, you have to deal with it. So I'm dealing with it. I deal with it every day, just like you do. Anyone that gives a crap about my channel or anything I have to say understands what I'm talking about. It's like an unspoken thing. You know what I mean? Um, just all the evil stuff that's going on, and and you already know what I'm talking about. Um, People that are massively deceived, that believe evil and they buy into it, and I can't get into what that is. Um, but I do have an alternative channel on my Red Dawn channel. It's called Adventures in Housekeeping, which is basically it because every time you clean, it's a new adventure because it's always a different type of mess, or and you just make adjustments to it, kind of like life. You just make adjustments to changes, and you don't go along with things that go against your morals and ethics, even if it pays well. You still wouldn't do it because you know it goes against God. So there's that. So, anyways, yeah, you already know what happened with YT and them saying, "Oh, now you can put up stuff about the ELECTION that happened a while ago." And it's like it's too late now. Who cares? I mean, what's done is done, and I'm not going to talk about it because it's not going to change it. It's not gonna make it any better or worse or whatever. It's just the damage is done, and people that had a chance to do something chose to not do anything or go along with it because they didn't want to lose their perks. In the end, it made us lose our perks, which is our First, Second Amendment, and maybe even our Fifth Amendment too. So, but the tyrants, whenever they're up for to do testimony, they always plead the Fifth. But you know they're going to take that away from us too, and we won't even have that to use in our own defense because you'll be. It's kind of like the Queen of Hearts. She says, sentencing first, trial afterwards. See, that's what they want. That's what the agenda is. Sentencing first, trial afterwards. You don't get to have a trial until after you're sentenced, because you're guilty before you're even allowed to have a trial. So it's sickening. Um, it's very frustrating, and it's sad to have that knowledge of that. That's how it works. I don't have any faith in the judiciary system, and that's my opinion. Doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't mean I'm wrong. Just I don't. Um, and I've expressed that more in more ways than one when I've been asked about it, and it leaves people dumbfounded. Like, why would you feel that way? Oh, it works great. It works fine. It's like, no, it doesn't. We have so many examples of why it doesn't work well. Um, now we're into aliens and stuff. It's like there's no aliens. I don't buy into it. It's just stupid. Try to say there's aliens. There's no aliens. No such thing as friggin' aliens. Sorry, unless I see a spaceship actually come down and a green slimy fucker come out. I'm not buying into it. Sorry. It's stupid. The only thing that's real is there's demons that masquerade as something that looks like an alien, but it's not an alien. It's a demon, and it's there to possess you and tempt you to join the devil. And it's like the movie They Live. It's just they're all around us, and it's not aliens. It's demons. It's obvious. So, but that's the thing that they're pushing on everybody now. That now you're gonna hear so many more stories on local news channels how somebody saw a UFO floating above the freeway or whatever in some city in some state, and they're gonna bring out more and more of these stories, and they're gonna talk about it, and it's because they want to get rid of God, because they want us to think that we were created by these green slimy aliens, and we weren't. We were created by God. We weren't made by or created by these demons. We were created by God. And they're going to try to push everybody away from the Bible and stuff and have people looking up, but they're not looking up for God. They're looking up to see anything that's a round shape like a ship and make, that's where our roots are. And these things are superior to us, and they have mind control and all that, like they do in the movies. They depict them as having mind control and be able to do things to people and all that, and experiment and take the organs out of cows and stuff. And they have a way to disappear. What do you call that? Put shields up where you can't see them and that kind of thing. And then they come visit people and paralyze them and take them up into the ship and mark them for life and all that. It's like, I'm not buying into it. What it actually is demons that are bothering people. And they do paralysis where you can't move, and they try to possess you, and that's about it. And it's just demons. They're the fallen angels. Anything you think that you see, it's not of this world. It's a fallen angel. It's a demon. It's not an alien. It's not like the Hollywood stuff where you see in movies. It's all bullshit. Sorry, the language. And they live within our realm. They're in our realm. They're not outside the realm. They're not like flying around like a zoo from Flintstones. No, these are demons, and they're inside our realm, and they possess certain people, and people become zombies because they're possessed by these things. That's why they're admitting to the existence of these things, because they're actually demons. So these officials are admitting because they know now that demons are inside our realm, and they're probably being possessed by them as well. So they're admitting their existence because they're the ones being possessed by them. They're all over Hollywood. So just look at it. It's just sick. These celebrities and all that, they're possessed by them, and they're evil, and they believe in, they don't believe in God. They push all this CCC, get it? They push all that crap. And that's what they do. And people that idolize them believe everything they freaking say. And it's just like there's no evidence to back it up. Al Gore saying, the ice caps are all going to melt. And they didn't melt. They're still intact. Actually, the ice caps grew from what they were. And they tried to send the ships out to Antarctica, and they couldn't because they got stuck. Because the ice caps actually were larger than they thought they were going to be. And that's just the way it is, and people don't want to admit it. And I'm not going to get into the whole flat earth thing, but there is a firmament, and we can't break out of this realm. Because if we were able to, we'd have more space exploration than what we have now. It would be more adamant about inviting celebrities and billionaires or whatever to go on spaceships and go to these other planets, because they would have spacesuits and all that, and moon boots or whatever. And they'd be able to take space food with them, like freeze-dried stuff, and they could live out there for a while. And millionaires and billionaires would pay top dollar to be able to do that, to live even on the moon for like a few months or whatever. Try it out and look at the Earth from the moon and just try out the atmosphere to see what it's like. And I haven't heard anything about it. Not any one celebrity or anyone else has talked about being over there or being out there, or even the idea of even being entertained. It hasn't been discussed in a long time, and it's not happened, because if it did, you would hear celebrities talking about it and bragging about it, how they've already been over to the moon or whatever, and what it was like, and pictures they took, videos or whatever, of what happened, the takeoff, and then what it was like to break through the atmosphere and all that. They would have all kinds of video evidence of it, and it would be everywhere. It'd be viral. The videos would go viral. Millions of people would watch it in one day. It'd be like the most amazing thing ever. Kind of like it goes like, oh, but it's more amazing than the time that Michael Jackson came to your house to use the bathroom. He goes, it wasn't Michael Jackson that went to use the bathroom. It was his sister. You see, just amazing stuff. It would be more amazing than that. So I'm just referring to Goonies because I'm watching it right now. I don't even have the volume up because I don't need the volume up because I already know all the lines, most of the lines in the movie. And a lot of movies I own on tape or whatever, I know most of the lines in the movie, so I don't need the volume up. So that's what I've been doing lately, is I'll watch a movie but turn the volume down. And I just look at the video or whatever, and I don't need the volume up because I already know the lines. So anyways, there's that. Pretty boring, but anyways, I don't want to keep this too freaking long. I'm just trying to figure out what to say without ruining my channel, I guess, messing everything up, all because I'm a sovereign American human being who lives in America. You know what I mean? But always trust your gut instinct about things. If you sense something's wrong, you should trust your gut and go with it. Even if everybody else goes along with it, if your gut tells you something's wrong, don't go along with it. Because it's your conscience, the pineal gland right here in your brain that's telling you something's wrong, because that's where God is right here. And if you get, that's removed, and God will spit you out of his mouth. Jesus said he spit you out of his mouth. If you remove this, which is God right here in this part of your body, and it's there for a reason. It's not just random. Why it's there, and everybody has it. Everybody has that same on their body. It's a mark of God, unless you deliberately remove that and replace it with and people are going to be given that choice whether or not they want to put that there to be part of the new society. And I'm not going to do it. So there's that. And I'm not going to get into that. I'm not talking about Gandhi dot. I'm talking about the other one. If you want to talk about a dot or a mark or whatever, that's not that. So whoever was watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around for 5 minutes. I noticed you were here there for 5 minutes. I think it's Josie Wales. So thanks for coming in and watching for a few minutes. It's not the most exciting video. I'm not scripted. And the first video I made, I was reading straight off of Twitter, and it's just mostly headlines, and they're extremely negative and very discouraging, and it knocks you off balance, and it's really easy to get knocked off balance. I'm trying to stay focused and not feel like, oh, now I only want to make myself a ham and cheese sandwich because so and so said something about people like me. Now I don't want to eat anything, or I don't want to mop my floor. I don't want to vacuum because I feel depressed because what someone just said online, or someone said at the Capitol, or somebody said whatever. And I don't want to get, it's so hard to not get pulled into that and feel like you have no hope. And that's the whole point, is they don't want you to have any hope. They don't want you to feel like you have any hope. So they publish these headlines and repeat the same stories over and over again. So people don't want to try anymore. And they just want to go under rocks and hide. You don't want to end up like Peter and deny Jesus 3 times before the cock crows or whatever. That would be really bad. So if they challenge you on it, you say you believe in Christ, and you're not going to change your mind. You're not going to turn your back on him. That's what he said. They're going to hate you for my name's sake. So sorry about this video. It doesn't really make any sense. But I can't talk about a lot of things because you know how it is. I guess until I figure out how to use Rumble or something, or some other place to go. I just don't have the time to really figure it out. And I don't have enough subscribers to really get anything started. So I just use this platform, which is fine. It's just, I don't know, whatever. But thank you to the 2 people that subscribed. I saw 2 new people did, so really appreciate that. I have other videos too. They're on the Red Dawn channel. So appreciate the views. Sorry about the ending on this. It's not too exciting, but maybe tomorrow I'll have something more interesting to talk about. So anyways, bye everybody.